Hello, y'all. So it's been a couple years since we've had to mention Miss Stang, honey. But she's back at it again. Dum, dum, dum. Back at it again. Child, she's back at it again with her bullshit. Stormy Wellington, honey. The darn gone self-made, darn gone girl who went from turning tricks at the age of 13 to putting money on the darn gone table to pay the darn gone light bill to darn gone being a self-made millionaire. We're going to give her flowers before we drag her by her darn gone thin darn gone edges, honey. Her darn gone borderline over processed darn gone hair. We want to darn gone uplift her. She's a self-made millionaire who has achieved the top status of the highest earning darn going entrepreneur in the game. In addition, she has created 34 millionaires, which most of them were not millionaires before this. Now, Daryl Drake, I don't count him because I know Daryl Drake all the way back from Motor Clubs of America from 2014. He was already relatively successful. Damon Crump, I want to say, y'all know he was darn going one of the co-founders of Cherish Pads, and y'all know I was passionate about that one because of the fact that, you know, as a holistic esthetician, I, you know, help y'all get the area downstairs nice and right, honey. Darn gonna make sure the kitties wax, you know, the vajacials and everything else, you know, anal and the thigh bleaching, and you know, I try to also recommend, you know, making sure the pH balance is down there, because, you know, it makes for a more, you know, great experience for not only yourself but esthetician, because we as the esthetician got to be down there. We don't want to smell no kickback because of your darn on pH is thrown off by the pads you wearing. So I was so happy when he was the founder of the Cherish Pads, and you know, it was allowing the coot cat to breathe, and it was absorbing all the excretions and whatnots without it darn going laying up against your hoo-ha and creating a bacterial environment. They end up selling out to some darn going company called Wykava or something, and you know, Cherish just went to shit ever since then. He darn gone came over to TLC too. But outside of that, she has made 30 plus darn on millionaires from no status. So congratulations on that. Now, however, her attitude, the way that she moves is so fucked up. We've had to get on her from darn going overlooking Black Lives Matter to defending the darn owner of TLC's message about him darn stating all lives matter. And now it's done gotten to the point where she got this show on Lifetime. You know, we seen her first on darn on WeTV Beyond the Pole, and she done pissed off the strippers, honey. Now she over here on Lifetime. It done gotten so hectic that her own daughter has to darn gonna denounce herself from darn gonna Stormy. And then Coach D, who we know as the original Lifetime darn gonna diva from darn gonna Bring It, honey, she darn gonna done piss darn on Coach D off. Now, Coach D, I got to get on your ass a little bit too, because girl, you already knew what it was giving. And it's like, how in the hell you so damn blind? You should have seen what other people have already mentioned about darn going a Stormy. But girl, I understand it to a certain extent. You fell on hard times. The pandemic done shut all of us down. I couldn't darn gonna see nobody. You went in an industry where you do dance competitions and shit, honey. That shut down your income streams and everything. Honey, I was selling the darn on tea just like you was. So, honey, we in the same boat. The only difference is you being a public figure yourself, you got underneath the top name brand, and you thought by default you was going to get that massive trickle down effect because you was under darn old Coach Stormy Wellington, honey. And you was wondering like, well, damn, I'm darn gonna Coach Stormy Wellington. How come I'm not darn going getting the same, you know, statuses and stuff as everybody else? Because once again, you really have to hustle to make, because it is ultimately a pyramid scheme in a way. If you really want to get up to those $1 million levels. What made me interested in it was the solely the products. I was, as an esthetician and as somebody who is a naturalista, honey, I was strictly in it for the NutriBurst more than I miss that shit. I can't find them, and then it's so expensive, but it's ultimately worth it if I can find darn on somebody who darn going can darn going sell NutriBurst. But it became a point where it wasn't cost efficient for me to maintain my account just to get a discount on the NutriBurst. So, and then y'all know I'm honest and transparent. So when TLC came out with their bullshit, y'all know D1 had a report on it. So, honey, they suspended the girl account any damn way. So, I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I always got to keep it real with y'all. So, yeah. Needless to say, I do miss that darn on NutriBurst. That tea, I was never really with the tea. The tea ain't nothing but a glorified, overpriced darn on diuretic, which can mess up your stomach used in the long term because you don't supposed to rely heavily on diuretics. Diuretics supposed to be a temporary assistance, not a permanent darn on need. Hence why a lot of the folks who's been doing this shit for 2 years, you still notice they dealing with weight issues because they lose the weight and gain it back. Because you really ain't dealt with the root cause of the problem. You only put a temporary band-aid on it. You really haven't changed your overall lifestyle over. And then some of y'all omitting the fact that y'all done gotten y'all bodies darn on lipo and everything else. Now, some folks like Coach Stormy has been honest with they plastic surgeries and stuff. But then you got other ones who's had obvious BBLs and darn gone lipo. Talking about, oh, this was the tea that did it. So yeah, you had some people faking the phone. Some people darn going getting darn going back fatter than a darn going Oompa Loompa. And then, but once again, she still was a success story on that. But now she over here on Lifetime. She now got her well CBD line and everything else. Capitalizing on the CBD market. But now she over there done a... And I don't know. We got to see what done caused the rift between her and darn on Mania or whatnot. But it's like, you already got all these millions of dollars. Millions upon millions of dollars. Why are you so goddamn evil to the point where you are darn gonna drive your own daughter away? And then the son is darn gone so darn gone entranced in the money and trying to build up his brand as a... But it's like, honey, we already got enough tradish darn going influencers, so you ain't really making it nowhere because, I hate to say it, but he's like a masculine version of Coach Stormy with the looks, and Stormy ain't blessed in the looks department herself. Mania surprisingly won out the beauty. I think she got the beauty from the dad's side, the combination of the dad and the little bit of Stormy. But honey, that darn gone boy didn't win in the genetic lottery, honey. So he's latching on and doing his fitness and stuff. I really don't see it for him, honey. Like I said, we got enough trade. Because he plays for the team on the low, but that's another video for another day, child. But anyways, drove off Mania. You got Trent back working at the darn on salon. I done heard darn on Trent got fired. But the thing is this, and then now Trent coming out talking about, the T really didn't do. I'm like, now girl, now just because you mad with Stormy, don't be down at the company and all that. Don't be coming out with the truth now talking about it was the exercise and stuff. It was like, bitch, you was up there darn gone boasting that tea and all that and talking about you doing all these mixes. You was on your chef darn gone Trent RD. I seen them live streams where you talking about you mixing the NutriBurst in with all this, that, and the third, making all these darn gone stuff, putting 20 on 10. Now you want to be fully transparent now that you ain't in the company. Then Coach D is like, girl, you just didn't simply darn going got caught up in the game of thinking that this was a company that was built on everybody can come in and make it to the top status. And really this is one of those companies only 1% can darn gonna make it. It's like, You mostly darn gonna benefit from referring folks that darn gonna try out the products because that's the only saving grace. That's why all these other companies have gone down over the years, but TLC has stayed. It's almost just like Kirby. Kirby vacuums, they're overpriced. They fucked. The salespeople are fucked up. They darn gonna racist, bigotry. But what makes them stay around is because the product is actually good. You get them to lower that price a little bit on that damn Kirby though. That Kirby's worth every bit about $1,200 to $1,500. It can change a light bulb. You can darn go and clean your mattress with it. It turns into a mattress cleaner, a hard floor cleaner, a hard floor buffer. It can turn into a leaf blower. People think of the vacuum as a vacuum, but the Kirby literally can do over a dozen different things. And I'm not being facetious and lying saying that it can change a light bulb. It literally has an attachment where, for the folks who have 20-foot ceilings, you can actually extend it and darn go and change the light bulbs out of the darn 20-foot chandeliers. You can darn go and change the attachment and it turns into a leaf blower. So when you think of all those different types of stuff that the Kirby can do, then you see the value of it being worth $1,500 because it's a lot more than just a vacuum. But the darn on customer service sucks. Just like darn on TLC with they darn on insults. But once again, look who's leading the darn on pack, honey. Somebody who's so fucked up in nature that she done driven all her darn on friends away for the up-team time. Done drove Trent away. Daryl Drake done a distance himself and darn gone now joining some sort of company where he's trying to market off of Forex education. I done found another opportunity that's far better, far cheaper, and you get a darn gone guaranteed return on your investment and whatnot, and you can actually make money without referring people into the company. And that's another thing that I like, without having to darn on store products. Because the problem with darn on TLC with making money without having to refer people is you had to have so much product on hand like you a damn store. People didn't mind buying from me, but the problem is I'm not in a position where I have enough inventory to store, TLC products like some of the other folks do. Where else Coach D actually can. So Coach D should have focused more on the darn going product selling darn going aspect of it versus the recruitment, because the recruitment is not where it's at. The darn going true success is actually within the products, minus the darn going T in my preferable opinion. Once again, the NutriBurst is where it's at. The darn going Melanie Drops personally is where it's at, honey. That T is going to fuck up people in the long term. But that darn on NutriBurst and that darn on Melanie Drops, the Harmony Drops, the Resolution Drop, honey, that's where it's at. I would recommend the T for temporary here and there. So that's the main thing that's fucking them up is that damn T. Ugh. But yeah, y'all, just a darn on raggedy mess. Like, what's the point of having millions upon millions of dollars and you don't have nobody to truly enjoy it with? You surround yourself with darn gone yes men. You darn gone bully. You over there darn gone acting like female darn gone black pimp. Talking about you the head queen and ain't nobody checking you and all this, that, and the third. It's like you look around, you up in that house alone with a darn gone, shit, I hate to say it, but her darn gone man is like Kendu Isaacs. He's there for the money. Drove your daughter away. The hairstyle is gone. At least whoever's doing your hair now is still keeping it up somewhat, because, honey, now the hairs be laid, but it's like, girl, you darn gone over there looking beautiful, but beautiful alone with a full of yes men. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't think it's personally worth it, in my opinion, because it's like integrity goes a little bit. Now that being said, now I do got to say this. Unfortunately, in this darn nation, you do got to be a little bit capitalistic to darn gonna get to success. Full on honesty and integrity all the way don't get you there. It's sad to say, but the folks who darn gonna do things the right way just don't cut it out in America. So I can understand her being ruthless to a certain extent. But it's like, girl, you don't have to be a flat out bitch. I don't blame you for being a capitalist, because for you to really get to the level of darn top 1/10% darn prestige in America, the easy way, you got to move like a darn capitalist. But bitch, that don't mean you have to be a darn flat out bitch by doing it. Why doing it? So those are my thoughts, y'all. I will be tuning in. Hell, I will be darn reviewing the damn show, honey. So when it comes, especially since nothing else is going on Lifetime, they done took my damn Little Women away from me. They done canceled the whole series. We can't even see no damn darn old episodes. They done snatched all the darn shows off of demand. It's a damn shame. But y'all tell me, what are y'all thoughts on this darn Stormy Wellington situation? Her darn going at it with darn Coach D, going at it with darn her own daughter. She going at it with some sort of woman that used to be in the darn company. I can't think of her name right now, but she just going at it with everybody. The folks over there on Beyond the Pole still don't see it for her ass. Darn Trent's darn back to darn doing hair tours. It's like, girl. Like I said, all money ain't good money. Y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.
I am the head and not the tail. I'm a lead and not follow.
This is the story of how a broken little girl went from hustling on the streets to helping women break generational curses.
Welcome to the rebirth.
This is my story.
Walk in the room, all eyes on me, all eyes on me.
Because Stormy is like Superman to these women.
I truly believe she's anointed. Anybody who can just like breathe life into somebody, I mean, come on.
I meditate and I do my little thing, my feng shui. And I be trying to find me some trap music. I can't be in Miss Church Ladies on all day. I dare you to see who you can become in 30 days. And we putting $30,000 on the table just to motivate you a little bit more. We gonna pay you to do something for your fucking self. So I got my start in network marketing and made some initial money and used it as a stepping stone to build my multi-million-dollar empire. And now I sell coaching and training programs. I do events and seminars. I have my own skincare line, CBD line, active wear line, and I'm also involved in real estate. And I coach ordinary people, and I teach them how to build multiple income streams in businesses that transform lives. My job is to make sure y'all are not broke. No, for real. I want us to all be riding around in luxury and helping other people to see the example of real black queens in excellence. But what I really sell is transformation.
I was 30 pounds heavier. I wasn't confident. And after I met Stormy, my life just changed dramatically.
How much weight you lose, Jess?
165.
165. Look, girl, get excited.
Thank you.
Say what you wanna say, play what you wanna play.
5 years ago, I was homeless with my kids. And now I make bank. I feel like God placed me on this earth to help women to dig out of the pits of life, to find their true hustle. Not everybody likes how I do that, though. I'm telling you, and I've been telling you this for a long time. I told you this when you had that Burberry cheap-ass, fake-ass dress on, goddammit, that you was gonna be somebody. There are thousands of women that I help daily. We all fight for my attention.
Right, what a bottle of champagne. I want to celebrate.
For the coveted position of being in what I call my circle of bosses.
It's time to get this fitted GDX.
Being in this circle can be a lot of fun and comes with a lot of perks.
Who wants a shower tour?
It's going to be a winner. You just know the prize is going to be sickening.
Behind the jewelry?
Yes.
Cup the pace. Tell her pick up the pace.
Damn.
Oh my God.
But running with me is not for the faint at heart.
You gotta step up.
We're talking about a girl that's struggling with her weight loss. All of us are struggling with our weight loss, Natalie. Even though we're sisters, success and money can take a toll on relationships. We get y'all making money. We get y'all got diamonds. We get y'all got bags. But damn, listen to us for a fucking minute.
Nobody else can hurt my feelings but you. I'm really tired. It is very difficult to find a man that can handle being in a relationship with a successful woman like us. And when I said who would marry me, it's not who would marry me like I'm ugly. It's like who would marry me and know that I'm a motherfucking boss. Right. Leading these strong women is not easy. As much as I love helping them, it gets lonely at the top. I worked very hard, 34 millionaires down, to become this woman. So ain't none of y'all at this table finna disrespect me. And I mean that shit. I transform lives. This is not Girl Scouts. These women gotta grow. And if you can't afford tough love because you're not ready for it, then don't get in the mix. Some of us need a Stormy Wellington. Some people are grateful for me. Some people can't take me, and that's okay. It's a privilege to fuck with us.
Brown and a couple of other guys that was there. Anyway, I'm with the girls. I'm dancing, having fun. I still even then felt the separation because everybody was over here taking pictures, but I'm over here by myself. I am a loner. I'm always by myself anyway. But in this situation, I kept saying, shit, let me figure out how I can connect to the girls. Maybe if I connect more, then maybe I'll be accepted more. But then I said to myself, shit, my best friend said, Diana, you ain't never been meant to fit in. You always been meant to stand out. So fuck what they talking about. Moving on. Because I got to stay on task. I'm telling you, I get the rambling a little bit. July through December 2020, my whole business went down. I lost, still separated, how I feel left out. Nobody's telling me anything. You say you want me to be around, but then when I'm around, you treat me like a fucking stepchild. Then when I'm not around, you say you should be around more often. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to be around if I don't know that you want me to be there, and if I don't know where you guys are gonna be? That don't make no damn sense. A to point B. Number 3, how much money it costs for hotels, for flights, for hair, for makeup, for uniforms. The shit costs money. And if you want to book people to do an event, you book them and you pay them what? A booking fee. You pay Rick Ross $100K. You're paying everybody else to be there. You're giving some of your leaders free tickets to come to the events, but I'm supposed to pay. I'm one of your leaders too, but you wanted me to pay. That's a different story for a different day. And it costs money for DD4L to move. DD4L ain't no low-budget punk-ass team. DD4L ain't one of them. DD4L been on national TV for 6 years, been on a national and international tour for 4 years. The kids' names and verbiage and the whole show is in freaking Spanish all over the world. And you mean to tell me you couldn't even drop $100? Diane, I'm gonna get you a hotel room. I'm gonna get a hotel room for your staff. I'm gonna block these rooms off and I'm gonna book this hotel and the people. And how you sitting up giving people all these points and volume. I'm not saying that anybody got moved around because that's not what was said. But what was said was there were people being placed under other people. You're helping build their business. You knew that these people needed the love and the camaraderie and the connection. You knew that. And I'm sitting over here with my arms folded like I just be damn. When I've been talking to you and I've been telling you my stress and my struggle, the things that I've been going through with the business, I can't help my team because I don't know how to help them. I need you to help me. I'm not a convenience. Don't do that to me. Okay, because I could have walked away from this shit a long ass time ago. I didn't need the money. I was making money doing other shit. That pissed me off. I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, damn. It's like somebody telling you, help me, help me,